we're talking about interpreting your child's communication. And these are just reminders that you need to be face-to-face and do less so your child does more. It's really tricky to do when the child isn't communicating much, but you need to do less. So if your child has everything handed to them all the time, they won't need to request from you. And that tends to be what happens. Parents are naturally loving and giving, and so they want their child to be happy and they provide what they need. In fact, what they need to do is do less. So if your child wants cookies, you can give them one tiny goldfish cracker and wait for them to request the next one. You're not going to give them 20 goldfish crackers. You're going to give them one at a time. Because each time you're going to hold that cracker, you're going to give them a model, and you're going to wait for them to try to communicate. Maybe they're going to reach, maybe they're going to shake their feet, something to communicate that they want that cracker. Typical 2-year-olds communicate 5 to 7 times a minute. So within a minute, a typical 2-year-old is trying to communicate that many times. So what you need to think about is I need to make opportunities for my child to communicate lots and lots throughout the day, okay? And again, you wait for that, you wait for their attempt. So some of the ways to communicate opportunity, or to create lots of opportunities, is using a small treat, giving them choices, like do you want Thomas or Percy? Do the unexpected. I love to do this one in toddler groups. So I'm pouring juice in the cup, pouring juice, now it's Simon's turn to get some juice, and I say, I'm gonna pour the juice on the floor. And their eyes just go, no. I'm gonna pour the juice on my hair. No! Where do I pour the juice? In the cup, in the cup. So doing something that they won't expect. So you're putting everything into the bowl. You're making a big salad and everything goes in the bowl. And then there's a piece of salad and you put it on the floor. Well, they don't expect that, so they're gonna communicate about that. And persist with your routines, because what's not fun today may be tomorrow. So you introduce it today and it doesn't go very far, but maybe a little way along you try again and they will be interested in it. So the next little section are strategies to create lots and lots of opportunities. And you have some of these written on those communicative temptations sheets. So if you put things out of reach, for example, there's a DVD that your child loves to watch. You don't want to have it right by the player. You want to have it up where they can see it, but they can't reach it. So they're going to have to pull you to it to get it to play. They're going to have to ask you some way to get that DVD. Or a favorite toy or something like that. Putting things in containers that are hard to open and see through is another great way to do it. So the child knows in this plastic container there's something that he wants. He's going to need to bring it to you to get you to help him open it. You're going to offer help in that context. The all but one strategy is, say the child is doing a puzzle. He wants the puzzle to be complete, but there's one piece missing. So you have that one piece and you have control of that piece. So he has to request that piece to be able to finish his puzzle. You can also hide an item that the child needs. So for example, if they're really keen into using the mouse on the computer, rather than having the mouse sitting right beside the computer, tuck it away so that he can climb up, sit by the computer, but he can't make it work until he gets that mouse. So he's going to have to look for it and get you to help him find it. Creative stupidity is a funny word for what we're trying to do in the next strategy. So we're going to serve soup, but we're going to give him a fork. So obviously it doesn't work. The child is going to have to communicate to you that it's not functional. And then offer the wrong thing. So you're offering berries You've given him 3 berries, 4 berries, 5 berries. Now you're going to give him a grape. Well, that's not part of this. So this was all about berries. Or you're putting blocks in a box. So block in, block in, block in, and then you hand him an apple. It's not right. That's not what's supposed to be happening. It's an opportunity to communicate about something.